You're the friends of that man the Bureau agents took away. Please, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
Answer our questions and we'll leave you in peace. Where did the agents take our friend?
Cisloden. The capital. That's what they said.
I knew it.
What did we ever do to deserve this? We haven't even crossed the street without looking first. Why are they after us?
Come on, we're wasting time.
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been taken to Cisloden has ever returned.
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed?
Out of hell with that. Go on, report me. See if I care.
I thought this Cisloden was a city. Is it a prison camp?
It's the realm's capital. Though when you're forbidden to move freely like we are, there isn't much difference. My parents and siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any of them since. For all I know, they're long dead by now. Anyway, go! And kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there!
All right. To Cisloden it is. People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumping at their own shadows.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but for all intents and purposes, it's the Snake Eyes who control the realm. One wrong look, and your history.
So Zephyr's being moved to Cisloden. Let's cross our fingers we catch up with them on the way.
I mean, the plan was always for me to take you guys to Cisloden anyway. But a word of advice.
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass through on our way there. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
More Zeugles?
Wild ones at that. They hunt in packs, led by the biggest, meanest one. My friends and I got cornered by one on our way to Calaglia. That's how we got split up.
We'll just have to keep our wits about us then. The forest we're about to walk through is pretty dangerous. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go further. Rinwell, if you get injured, just let... Good. This came out just the way I hoped. Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was, thinking I could get some rest. Is something the matter?
The matter? No, nothing like that.
Then if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to sleep, thanks.
Is chatting with me really that much of a drag?
I just don't get the point, that's all. Is there some pressing reason why we have to talk right now?
I don't know, I think we should all make an effort to get to know one another. What if there's an emergency?
An emergency?
What if one of us suddenly got sick?
Then I'd cure them with my healing arts and we'd move on.
That's easy for you to say. But for the person doing the asking, it may not be so easy to approach you.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's their problem. Unless you're suggesting I'd refuse to heal someone for the fun of it.
I didn't say that.
So what then? Quit beating around the bush and just tell me.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions, rather than being at each other's throats the whole time.
I still don't get it. But I do understand that whatever it is, it obviously must mean a lot to you. I'm not trying to make things more difficult for you just for the sake of it. So, I'll make more of an effort to talk every now and then, even when we don't have to. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Then if you don't mind, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night. I think it's time we go to sleep. How long do you plan on just sitting around doing nothing, Alphen? Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet time getting ready.
I'm not procrastinating, if that's what you're implying.
Oh? Sure looks like it to me. You had me worried you'd forgotten our mission. Again.
I know. You don't need to keep reminding me.
Hey, Alphen. I'm already over here.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
I saw you talking with that Bright Eyes before lights out last night. Mind telling me what you two discussed?
Nothing in particular. I just figured that maybe she would open up a little if I tried talking to her.
What? Her? She's a Renin. I know we're working with her, but that doesn't mean we have to play nice with her.
Look, we're all going to be traveling together for a while. It's only going to make things harder if we're at each other's throats. If all we do is bark orders at each other instead of working together, that's not much different than how it is for the rest of us. I think it's important that we all understand each other and work together as equals, if it's at all possible.
Do we, though? Because I sure don't get the feeling she means to do the same.
As soon as Zephyr disappears, all hell breaks loose. We can't get anything done if things stay tense like this. But what the hell am I supposed to do? Well, I guess I'll just have to keep hammering away at them and see how it goes.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or we're too late, and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just the true ones. Are we moving or what?
Don't worry, Hoodle. It's okay.
I can barely see enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
Yeah. I'll have to be careful not to miss anything coming from off the path.
This is nothing. When things get real bad...
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Photon
Yeah! Here I come!
Lightning
You're
confirmed!
finished!
In the sky, it's
You're
mine!
on! You're mine!
These ones can run rings around us!
By the
Power of water! One less raging
Front!
Gemini Aqua!
Here I come! Front!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Let's find a way back up quickly, then. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Go no further!
You're mine!
Searing flame!
Fly!
Shield! Reload!
You're mine!
In there with the others!
You're finished!
Light astral energy!
Take this!
All right!
This one's gonna be
It's
tough!
showtime! Gemini Aqua! Lightning condemned! Back into the fray!
Swallow
Thunderblade!
blade! Slash!
Hear me!
Take
Flame
it!
of fury!
It's all my turn!
Light astral
Water!
energy! Hear my call!
Rising Wyvern!
Red!
We're in good form!
Little help!
There! It's over! Swallow blade! Here I come! It's over! Take this!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force!
Here I come!
By the power
You're
of
finished!
water!
Slash!
Here goes! Dance
Take
in
this!
the wind!
Ah!
You're mine! Photon slash!
You're mine!
By the power
Swallow
of
blade!
water! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here,
Now!
come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Looks like it could be worth something.
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is supposed to connect the capital to the villages. Why's it got to be so winding? And not only that, why are there so many Zeugles walking around?
I think they're you.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
Raging cascade!
It's over!
Burning
You're mine!
Water! Hear my
Come
call!
and face me!
Spread!
Here I come!
Photon
You're
slash!
finished!
Lightning
Swallow
condemned!
blade!
Here I go!
Here I come!
I'm only getting
Ah!
started! You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Here I come!
Nor am I.
Slash!
Don't worry, I'll help you keep a white bird.
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. We're so high up.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
I'm only getting started!
Swallow blade!
One more!
Here I come!
Photon! I'm never missed! Dance in the wind! Air
Here I
thrust!
come! Slash! Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Front!
This
Swallow
time,
blade!
hear my call!
Take this!
Do it!
Rising Wyvern! We're in good form! What's this doing here?
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over!
Reload! In here!
Swallow blade! Rising
More for the stockpile! It's over!
Strike!
They're surrounding us! It's like trying to
picked
keep
the
up
wrong
with a wall!
fight. I'm
Now!
not done! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
You're my...
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Take this! Swallow blade! You're finished!
Aqua! Lightning condensed by the
It's over! Here I come! Strike! You're mine! Strike! Swallow blade! Here I come!
Here goes!
Here I come! It's over!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Let's dispose of the trash.
No escape! Strike!
Sleep now.
You're mine! Rising Viper! I'm not done!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
One more time!
I owe you one. Here I come! Swallow blade! Rising Viper!
Burst in the wind!
Mirage! Now! You're mine! Swallow blade! Onward and upward.
What's wrong? Huh? I guess. Got it. For real?
We've got company. And not the nice kind, either.
Rimwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
Out of our way!
It's a big target, at least.
Don't underestimate its speed.
Here I come!
Water, here
You're mine! Come one, come all!
The flashing part's their weakness. Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Photon blast! All right,
Here I come!
Thunder blast!
You're finished!
By the power of water!
Here I come! It's over!
Reload!
Take this! Not today! We did it!
These little ones... are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done!
Here's a healing art!
Take this! You're finished!
Here goes! Not in your dreams! Mega Ray! Here goes!
No escape!
Raging
Swallow blade!
Cascade! There! Have this!
Here I
Mega
come!
Ray!
You're finished!
That move!
Come on! Here comes a big one!
Water!
No
You're my
escape!
ball pile!
Swallow blade!
Spread! Flame of
Swallow
fury!
blade!
Burning! I never miss!
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Slash!
Photon blast!
Now I can let loose.
Cascade!
You're
Take
finished!
it! In here! I'm only getting started! Let's get you all tucked away! By the power of
I'm not done!
Watch and feel!
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one! Photon
You're mine!
More of that
It's over.
from Searing Flame!
Take this.
Faster!
You're
Here's a
finished!
healing art!
It's on!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Sleep now!
Take this! Eat dirt! Now,
I'll be
while it's
saving
reeling!
this one.
Take it down!
You're mine!
Alright! It's showtime!
Infernal
Thunder
torrent!
Blade!
You're mine! Try harder!
Fury!
Here I come!
Burning!
You're
Lightning
finished!
Water! Hear my
Slash.
call! Thunder Blade!
You're mine! Slash!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine!
Got you!
Slash.
I'm only getting started! I'm all
Take
set
this.
up! Mega Ray!
You're
Magic
finished.
advance!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned!
Take this!
Thunder
It's
Blade!
over!
Not in your dreams! Mega Ray!
Getting stronger!
It's switching up its movements! Watch out! Swallow blade!
More
You're
incoming.
finished! More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down!
Spread!
You're mine! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help.
You're ours!
Here goes lightning
Here I
condemned!
come!
Thunder Blade! Water! Hear my call!
It's on!
Red!
You're mine!
Hear me!
Rising Wyvern!
Here goes strike!
Take this! Swallow blade!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Swallow blade! Infernal torrent!
Thunder Blade!
The enemy is going all out!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Strike!
Dance in the
Swallow
wind!
blade!
Let me help. Sleep now.
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
Tucked away. Light
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about
Here's a
that.
healing art! First aid!
Hey, that... I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Dance in the wind! Sealed! Get on in there
I
with
can
the
feel
others.
the medicine working.
Confiscated.
You're mine!
Blah, blah, blah.
It's about to
Swallow
strike!
blade.
By the power of water.
Look sharp, everyone!
There with the others.
Take this!
Alright, it's showtime! Lightning condemned.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
I'm out! Raging Cascade! In here! By the power of water!
Take this.
I'll be saving this one!
Eat dirt!
Gemini Aqua! Photon Blast!
You're finished!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Thunder Blade!
Crush! Slash!
Water,
It's over!
hear my call!
Take
Raging
this.
Cascade! Hear me!
You're mine!
Burning!
It's over!
More for the stockpile! Up and at it! Let's go! And again! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood. This is...
All these Zeugles. They're dead. What happened here?
They didn't do this to each other. So then how...
One person did all of this? Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the Lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur. You okay?
Yeah.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never... There it is. Sisloden.
What's with those beams of light? They don't strike me as your everyday streetlights.
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere, right after we beat Balseph. Then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after us. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What? But I would never...
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this to capture Zephyr?
Maybe. All I know is it all slots together a little too nicely for my liking. Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
I hate camping out.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away. I think he's saying something's over there.
Huh? Why are you looking at...
This is great. The taste and
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What's going on? Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on? What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zoogle? No, an owl?
Hoodle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hoo-hoo!
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Then maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
This one isn't just bigger than Hootle, though. Something about it seems almost regal, don't you think?
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
Is this some kind of owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of them. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over yourself, right, Rinwell?
That's... well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hootle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
It's fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you. Oh,
Rinwell?
it's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on? I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes. And your group fighting them is...
The silver swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double-crossing.
It does, but it keeps us alive. Little help!
You're mine!
Water! I got
It's
cold!
over!
Lightning
Damn
orb!
it!
Red!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! You're finished!
Who wants to go win?
Here I come!
Reload!
Your
It's
power
over!
is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Still, it's a party.
You're finished!
Well, looky here.
choice! Here I come! Flash!
Fury!
It's over!
Burning strike! Water!
Take
Hear
this!
my call!
Rising Wyvern!
Red! Airborne beast!
Mirage!
My spell! In the wind! In
Swallow
here!
blade! Hit some! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman
You're
handle it!
mine!
Thunderblade!
Now! All yours!
I can do it! Whoa! Hey!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No choice! Take this! Flash! Try harder! My turn!
Thunderblade!
Take
Water!
this!
Hear my call!
Mirage!
Feel! Burning strike! Let's get you all tucked away!
You're mine! Mirage!
the wind!
You're finished! Try harder!
Here! Flaming Fury! Now for the
Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Now!
It's over!
This is it!
You're mine!
Here
It's
goes!
over!
Bullseye!
Here I come!
Raging
It's
not
over!
on my watch! Do it! Get that astral energy! Full throttle!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the Snake Eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, a Zoogle took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So, you gonna introduce me?
Meet Alphen and Shion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
You mean you made it to Calaglia? Wait, this is it? Just the 2 of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
No choice! You're
Here
mine!
I go! It's
You're
over!
finished!
Thunderblade!
Take this! Mirage!
There! Go!
You're mine!
I'm not so good with airborne targets. Water! Hear my call!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
My
it!
turn! All yours! Mirage! You're mine! It's over! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Photon
You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Hey! It's that ingredient!
Yeah, the one for that recipe.
You always have an eye for food.
Out of our way!
I'm only getting
Swallow
started!
blade! It's over!
Light after lightning!
Take this! It's over!
Thunderblade!
Mirage! Damn it! It's over! You're mine! Flash! Swallow blade!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mirage! It's over!
Easy peasy. Ha, Hoodle.
No choice! Take this!
Water! Hear my
Swallow
call!
blade!
Here goes!
You're
Red!
finished!
We've now
Come one, come all!
I'll be saving this one! Black blade! There! It's
Swallow blade! My turn!
Searing flame!
No escape!
In the wind!
Swallow blade! You're mine!
Looks like it could be worth something.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished!
This one's mine!
I'm not done! Slap!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
You're mine!
Water! Hear my
Swallow
call!
blade!
Here's another!
Try another chance! Now!
Sweet now!
Burn!
Here, let me help. Get on in there
I'm
with
not
the other
done!
thing!
Now I can let loose!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Little help!
Hear my call!
Swallow blade!
This'll come in handy.
Mirage!
Sleep
Here I
now.
come! It's
Get you
over!
all tucked away.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mirage! You're finished!
Cascades.
Take this!
Searing blade.
It's over! Try harder! My turn!
This'll come in handy.
I'm not done! Slack! It's over!
Searing
Here I come!
Reload.
Swallow blade!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
How do the Renans not know about this secret route of yours?
Cisloden's an old city. All of creation across the heavens stems from the 6 essences. We lack only darkness while they are without light. Thus, to achieve perfection,
What are you muttering over there?
I was practicing a magic incantation.
An incantation? Is it anything like the spells that people use today?
Not quite. It takes time for me to finish my chants, so I'm practicing saying them quickly and accurately. You know, just in case. I've always tried my best never to use magic if I can avoid it up until now.
You said you and your family used to live in hiding, right? Because you were a mage. Where did all the other mages go? Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a sensitive topic.
It's okay.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
So this is Cisloden, capital city of Cislodia.
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or their informants are lurking. We're basically walking into a Zoogal's den here.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get reported on and sent to work the floodlights, economic activity is allowed here.
All this talk about reports and permits. This place really is different from Calaglia.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Rinwell!
Regan!
Shh! It's good to see you. Who's this?
They're with me.
If you say so. Come on, Menek's waiting. We can talk in there.
The name's Menek, leader of the Silver Swords. And I wish I could extend my warmest welcome to you all, but... if my eyes don't deceive me, you appear to have a Renin in your midst. If she is your prisoner, that's a rather loose leash you have her on.
She's not a prisoner.
So why do I get the feeling there's a rat about the house? No offense intended. See, I've grown comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back. But stabbed in the front?
We risked our lives just to get here, sir. If you want to send her away, fine. But you'll lose me too.
I see. Trust is in about as short supply as light around these parts, and mine more than anyone's. But I'll choose to believe you. Forgive my manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey. But to business. We need your strength. The Snake Eyes' grip on the city tightens by the day. Our people are suffocating out there. Hence the scouts I sent to find help. We're at the end of our tether here.
That's why we're here, to help. We've got the firepower to do it, too. But first, we've got some urgent business to take care of.
I see. So your leader is in need of rescuing.
It's none of your concern. We get that. But...
it's coming to our aid that got you into this mess in the first place. You can count on us. Just as long as you help us with our problem afterwards. If he's been arrested by the Snake Eyes, as you say, then there's a good chance he's being interrogated over at their headquarters. Either that, or he's being put to work over at the Floodlights. First priority is finding out where he is. If you're planning on tagging along, Rinwell will show you the way. Just make sure to keep a low profile. Remember, it's not just the Snake Eyes. Hostiles lurk among the villagers, too. This leader of yours, he must be quite the inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him. I look forward to meeting him someday.
all right, let's head into town and see what the fuss is.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Danans accused of dissent against Cyslodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Damn. You can see where the floodlights converge from all the way over here.
I want to take a closer look. There's something I need to confirm.
What could possibly be worth the risk of us all getting spotted?
You'll find out when we get there. Everybody walking around looks so depressed.
Can you blame them? They live under the cover of darkness day and night. It's bound to wear.
Hey!
Ugh.
No.
Hey.
Hmm?
Why, you...
Huh?
Why, you...
Sorry.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that? Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Lightmaster core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Cysloden and covered the whole realm.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there!
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you...
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you... What the... Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me...
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind... I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us. Please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
If they're going to execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menik. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him.
Wait, there are way too many snake eyes up ahead. Wait, there are way too many snake eyes up ahead. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
So I get that you perform a certain type of astral arts, but why does your magic look so different from what Renan's use? Is it a different source or something?
I'm not exactly an expert on how Renans cast magic, but we both manipulate astral energy to create it. We just channel that energy in different ways.
Like how you chant your spells, whereas they throw out those weird symbols?
Yeah, and just like how there are different ways to use a sword, there are elemental differences between us too. For example, light is only in Dana, and darkness is only in Rena.
Ah, alright, that makes sense. So let me ask, does that mean you can't use any dark magic at all? Or that they're just more attuned to it?
Basically not at all, since I don't have any dark energy inside my body. There might be an indirect way to tap into it, but I wouldn't know. I didn't learn everything that my family knew about magic, so it's hard for me to say for sure.
Fair enough. Thanks for teaching me all that. I really do appreciate it.
Sure thing.
Okay, off we go.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I wonder if something happened.
So, you made it back in one piece. No promising leads unearthed on this end, I'm afraid. It may take a little longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
We have to break him out. We could really use your help.
Not gonna be easy, but I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
Snake Eyes! They've got us surrounded!
Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted...
Save it! In position, everyone! Repel them!
Use us, Mennick. We've got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Rinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
So this passage runs beneath the whole city, huh? Pretty clean for a Danon sewer.
Are you sure it's safe down here, Rinwell?
It's our emergency evacuation route, so it should be.
You sure it's as secret as you think?
We can use this chance to clear the way for Mennick and the others when they follow. Let's go. Enemies show up the moment we do. Are we the reason for it?
We can puzzle over it later. We gotta run.
All done. Come and eat.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.